internet. I've been putting off, well, I guess you could call it discussion in video format for a very long time. In fact, the creative one, also known as David DeFranco, you should subscribe to him if you like technology, made a video called, you guessed it, Get a Real Job. This video actually inspired me to voice my own opinions on a subject that is quite similar. Much like David DeFranco, I'm creative. My actual profession title is an illustrator. Lesson number uno. The definition of this profession is the following. A person who draws or creates pictures for magazines, books, advertising, etc. Here's the deal. I'm going to try to keep myself as composed as possible. You are now to be warned that this is a very personal, passionate matter of mine, and curse words may fall out of me lips. These lips, not gross. Now that you have been forewarned and I have embarrassed myself, I shall begin. I draw. For those of you watching me, you probably know I draw. I also paint, I take pictures, I do videos that get uploaded to the internet, but for as long as I can remember, I've drawn. I believe that some people are given gifts, whether you believe that they were given to you from God or otherwise. I personally believe that we are all wired a certain way, meaning that we all have a specific purpose, whether that's one purpose or a gajillion million. And from a very young age, it was clear that I was wired to create images. And much like a magician, I love wowing an audience. But rather than making things disappear, I much prefer the illusion of making something appear on a piece of paper. To further explain, a piece of paper is two-dimensional, unless folded and such. However, because I'm an illusionist, I can make things on paper three-dimensional. And the thing is, not everyone can do that. This is my skill. But like a dancer dancing, a businessman running a company, this is my thing. The thing I just do without really thinking about it. So I've decided through wonderful support and inner dreams to try and make a career out of making images. And though there are times that I doubted myself, I pushed forward and applied to one of the most prestigious Bachelor of Arts degree program in the world, without any expectation of getting in. But I did! Achievement unlocked! With a very high portfolio mark, I might add. And I am now studying under some of the biggest illustration names in the business. And I know this sounds all fine and dandy, but eventually, I have to start making dash moolah. This is where things get incredibly irritating. Many people, or so it seems, feel that drawing, designing, or even just expressing yourself is not worth paying for or considered a real job. This thinking is incredibly inaccurate. And right now, I'm going to reach out to the possible artists that are in my audience, or creative people of the like. I mean, we're all creative on YouTube, pretty much. How many of you lovely people have heard, well, I have another artist friend that will do the work for free. I can't pay you now, but I'm assuming this is going to do really well, and I will pay you as soon as we start making money from it. Or how about, well, no, it's not doing work for free because you can use the images in your portfolio. No, no, no. First of all, if you have a friend that's willing to do artwork for you for free, why the tits are you contacting me? Clearly you're contacting me for a reason. Like, I mean, could there be a more stupid thing to say to somebody? That's like saying I want to get punched in the face and my buddy is willing to do it for free, so you should do the same thing without feeling bad about it. And also, what am I, a fortune teller? Either do it yourself or wait until you have enough money for inquiring. If I do work for free for you, then it is assumed that I do work for free for everybody. A cop can't work 50+ hours a week arresting criminals with the notion of a possible payment if they arrest enough people. Stupid. And I hate to break it to everyone that says that you can use it as a portfolio piece, but unless it is in the contract that the client has purchased both authorship and ownership of an image, the artist retains the right to use those images in a portfolio whether you pay them or not. That is their legal right as a creator. If creating images isn't worth making money, I will tell you right now, I would bet every single penny I have that the world today would not be as it is. The reason the world runs the way it does is because of images. Images that artists create, whether they are drawn, painted, or photographed. If you looked into your wallet right now, all of your credit cards, money, even the wallet itself could possibly have branding on it that somebody like me got paid to design. And I have never traveled, but I'm assuming if I went to a country where they don't speak fluent English, my artist would be saved by all the signs directing me to where I needed to be. And who designed them? Your friend that does work for free but is now inquiring another artist to do the same thing because their style is different than the other artist, but because the other artist does it for free, they should get it for free too? No. Designers get paid thousands of dollars to do what they do. And so they should. And I have paid thousands of dollars to get the training I need to work with large corporations and to learn how to handle myself legally if I choose to run 100% of my own business in the future. Just like a doctor or a fireman, my talent contributes to society. And that talent, my talent, should be recognized when I'm being commissioned. I mean, you're contacting me for a reason. Obviously, there's something I can do that you need or want. So please, if you love the arts, cinema, theater, painting, click that like button and share this video every way you know how, because I really want the rest of the world, or as many people as we can get to watch this video, to learn about this, to be educated about the arts in general. I am tired of people assuming I have gone to school for the pure reason of me just enjoying drawing as a hobby, or just for the sake of it. I mean, I also enjoy doing laundry. I know I'm weird. But I wouldn't pay thousands of dollars to go to university or college to learn the differences between washing colors and whites. Now, don't get me wrong. Drawing is my dream job. Making images for people, geez, I almost start crying when I just think about it. But people need to wake up and realize that making an image that promotes a business, like a logo, or an image that will literally sell a movie. You know what movies I'm talking about, the horrible movies that have a fantastic poster and you go to see it just because of the poster, or simply to just give somebody joy for looking at it. I mean, I cried earlier this week as I looked at a postcard that was so beautifully perfect, I couldn't contain my emotions. And I know that it affects me differently, but still, it would never occur to me that I could just have that image and use it for my own devices. All of these things deserve payment. Just like a celebrity deserves payment for making people laugh or cry. Just because I enjoy the initial portion of my job does not mean A, that it's not hard work, B, that I don't keep track of every single expense for tax purposes, and C, that I don't have to work my ass off to get to where I need to be and to make a living. All it simply means that I am choosing a career that at the end of the day, no matter how much money I make, my job will make me one of the happiest people alive. You don't have to be stuck doing something you hate. You have a dream job? What the tits is stopping you from reaching for it? Go after it. If there's anything you love doing, if you put your time in, you will be successful. And the thing is you define what your success is, not what everybody else says. I mean, wouldn't you rather fail attempting to do something you love than work at a 9-to-5 job that may make you a butt ton of money, but also makes you so miserable every single day? I know I don't. So as my final note, I'm going to be really cheesy and quote a Mountain Dew commercial or Lil Wayne and say, do you. Not like that, you naughty people. And until next time, folks, toodles.